Just logging online to see what my people doing. Glad to see y'all. Glad to see you logging in. One at a time, we gonna start the rhyme. Y'all see your boy got on his outside jacket right now. This is my chaps joint. I wear this when it's real cold outside. It's like, whoa, man. You can't get rained on in this joint. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be nice and warm. You can zip that joint up to right here, and you be out there, bro. You be out there. You be in the wind. But glad y'all logging in. Glad y'all seeing what's good with your boy. I just come back from 4.57 mile run in that wind, 19 miles per hour wind. It's about 30 degrees outside right now. Yeah, it's tough out there. And it's Friday. Friday. That's the best day of the week, yo. Ain't got my gallon of water. See, I'm almost down. I'm a little less than a half a gallon for the day. I would have knocked it down a little bit further, but man, you can't run with all this water in your system, bro. Jingling all the way, baby. Got to keep that water in the system. Hi, Coach. Good to see you. Hey, Hamda. Hamada? I guess that's how you say it. Hamada. 33. Hey, look. Hamadah. Whatever that says. Appreciate you being up here. It's your boy. I'm up here just, hey, look. It's been a long day already. That 3.5 hour workout don't get no shorter. It does get a little longer though, but it don't get no shorter. Hama. Okay, that's what's good. Hama. Hey, look, glad to have you up here. Hi, sir. GULSANCHAUDHARY. That's a lot of letters. But I'm going to tell you what. Glad you up here. Glad y'all up here to see what's cracking lacking in your boy's neighborhood. Hey, look. What y'all got going on today? What y'all done so far? Hello, bruh. Side. I challenge you to a duel. We talking about a card game or the dice? You know what I'm saying? What we talking about here? How are you? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing awesome. It's a Friday. Can't do no better. When you make it to Friday, you'd have made it through the week. Got 2 days to kind of do some other stuff. You know, Saturdays and Sundays, man, those are outside days. I don't do work in the inside. I do everything outside. You say dominoes. Hey, look, I'm good at dominoes. My man said a Pokemon dude. Hey, I got a son that'll take you out on that one. I got 2 sons that play Pokemon round the clock. I challenge your dojo master. Don't mean double tap that screen. Hey, look, that's what it is. 911 New York. What's up, New York in the house? How it seems you always excited and young. Hey, cuz I'm happy to be alive. Hold up. Dang, man. Y'all rolling too fast. Good evening and greetings from Germany. Hey, look, what up, Tootie? Tootie 1608. That's what it is. There's 49 people here. Double tap. Hey, look, it says 49 people here. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Let's let this algorithm know that your boy working over here, man. It's an everyday thing. Around about the same time, Monday through Friday, I'm hitting y'all between 3 and 3:30, and I'm up here till at least 4:30. Every Monday through Friday. Y'all know the lick. Y'all know how to log in. You blessed, OG. Hey, look, man. Look, I'm still alive, bro. That is the blessing right there, dog. Believe that. Believe that's the blessing and the lesson. Today I did 64 push-ups. It's my best thing this week. Well, that's what I'm talking about, Hama. Keep pushing, baby. That's what we doing here. We pushing. We using each other to motivate each other to keep pushing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. James Worthy looking good. Hey, look, man. If that's what you think, hey, look, that's what I'm going to be. If you want me to be James Worthy, I'm going to be James Worthy. You want me to be Michael Jordan, I'm going to be Michael Jordan. What? Y'all know what it is, yo. That's how we doing things around here, man. Hey, look, it is what it is. I'm challenging all martial artists to a duel. Hey, look, I hope you got your skills up. Because I got my skills up. Hope you got your training in, because I got my training in. How you never get depressed? Hey, man, I'm happy to be alive. Hey, look, depression is something that we can control. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I can think of a lot of things that could go wrong, but I can also think of a lot of things that could go right. I play the lottery every day, right? I play $5 worth of lottery numbers every day. And that's just a goal to like see something in the future. Living life is like looking into the future. You can't look in the future and think that the life you living right now is going to be the same when you got in the future. It ain't going to work like that. It only works like that if you let it work like that. I stay where I'm at, but I'm always looking down the street. You feel what I'm saying? So if I play the lottery today, it's not going to come. I could have played the 2 o'clock lottery. It's after 2 o'clock right now, but I don't like to play that one because I'm already doing good at 2 o'clock. I like that 11 o'clock at night lottery that comes out at 11:30. I like to wait all day to see if I hit. It ain't that I'm hitting and making a difference in my hit. It's just that the thought of hitting. That's what it is. It's like I'm thinking in the future. It's like if you're thinking about 3 years from now, you graduate from high school, or 4 years from now, you graduate from college. That's what you should be looking at. You shouldn't be looking right now. Right now, this is stuff I got to do. You do what you have to do so that you can do what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? God is great. Believe it. Sir, Muhammad Ali. Picture behind you. Yeah, that's Muhammad Ali. That's my dog. What about 3-Eye Atlas? I don't know what that is, man. You got to break it down. Love the USA, man. Hey, man, we love you too, bruh. Let me see. Which country you from? The USA, player. Black don't crack. Hey, look, you better tell somebody. Hey, look, the older I got, the more wrinkles I thought I was going to get. Them wrinkles disappeared, baby. All it's about eating, man. Eating and exercising. Eating and exercising. Take them wrinkles on out of here, bruh. Are you Catholic? No, I'm Baptist. Christian. OG. Emilio Fleming, 7464. What's good with your dog? What's good, homie? Jeremiah. Hey, look. What up, bro? What up with you, homie? We just pushing over here, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. I keep seeing the numbers keep rising. Hit that like button, player. And please, if you're on my channel, subscribe. It don't do you nothing. It don't do you no harm. It don't cost no money. Subscribe, and then let's get it on. I'm pushing. I ain't pushing no more. Being just green, purple, and blue. Oh, man. You got to be, look, man, you got to keep pushing, bro. Got to keep pushing. Pushing don't stop, bro. Hello, Grandpa. What's good with you, dog? Glad you up here. You can call me what you want. Just remember, I'm a son of God. I got a lot of power because my father got a lot of power. You feel what I'm saying? We all do. Hey, man, you talk like Franklin from Grand Theft Auto. Hey, look, well, Franklin might talk like me since I'm 58 and he might not be 58. Let's keep it popping. Illusion is what it is. That's what I tell people. Hey, look, man, depression, you can get rid of that. Just start thinking of better days. Hey, look, when I walk or run, every single day I listen to music. And when I'm running, man, I don't think about nothing. I tell people don't call me when I'm running because I don't want to get snapped back into reality. I want to run. I want to listen to my man Tusi. He be singing all kinds of songs, and I be running just listen. I vision the song. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in that song, man. You talking to me? Natalie, what's up? Talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. JB 1443 said, I wish I had $5. A lot of people do. I wish I had 5 million and I'd spread it to all y'all online. It would be nothing better than me to get up here and be like, I got $5 million, y'all. I'm gonna give everybody up here like 10 grand. It ain't no more than a good 1,000 people up here. What's that, $100,000? $1 million, 10 grand each? If I have a 5 million, it won't make a difference, will it? You just like CJ Carroll from GTA San Andreas. Hey, look. I'm talking about whoever I look like, man. I hope they look good. I hope y'all ain't saying I look like some ugly people. Has anyone said you look like Lennox? Lennox Lewis is my man. Why you jiving? That was a terrible boxer right there. Do you have ever street? I mean, I guess you asking me, have I ever had a street fight? Yeah, I got tongue twisted trying to say it. Man, I done been in so many street fights, man. Hey, look, I don't get in them now. I got in them by default, not because I picked on people, because they picked on me. But, you know, the whole thing was, it was like this. Most people knew I knew karate. So the biggest thing they would do was come to me and say, I want to fight you, just because they wanted to see if they want to challenge me. And I was like, why? And they was like, just because you supposed to be the man. I was like, okay, well, You know what I'm saying? But I never like took advantage of nobody. So if I hit somebody and I hurt them, I didn't keep hitting them. If I clipped them and they fell, I didn't stomp on them. That's what we should have did, but that ain't what I did. I pick them back up. And then sometimes you pick them back up and they give you some dap and walk on out. They be like, yo, man, you better than me. Sometimes they swing at you when you're picking them up. I mean, hey, look, then you got to clip them back down again. It is what it is, man, but I ain't proud of street fighting. I'm proud of fighting in the dojo, and I'm proud of fighting in the ring. Can you give a shout out to my brother, Nick? Okay, whatever. That's what it is. Don't share your secrets for free, OG. Hey, look, these ain't secrets you supposed to pay for, cause God gave me these for free. Merry Christmas and greetings from Alaska. Hey, look, I heard it's cold down there, but it's cold here too. Hey, look, so let's get it. Mike Tyson, WSPGNG03, what it is. Yeah, I feel you, dog. Lord's most royal soldier. I feel you. Halo Mister. Hot as Savannah. Javante Davis or Ryan Garcia. Javante Davis. Ryan don't got the heart to fight them kind of guys. Ryan can beat up guys that act like him. He can't beat up thugs. And Ryan ain't no thug. You can't beat a thug. Buzzman 2.0. Appreciate you being up here, dog. What's the prime age for a boxer and for strength and speed? I don't know if it's a prime age. It all depends because different people defy odds. Mayweather, 40-some years old, still fast, still strong, still hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some guys that when they get to 40, they start falling apart like an old cheap lawn chair. It always depends on who it is. Depends on how hard you train. A lot of people think that they're going to make it into the new millennium with the same skills they had in the old millennium. But they ain't training the same. You got to do the same thing if you expect the same thing. Sometimes you got to do a little bit more. Let's see. Anything goes in a street fight. Yeah, man. Anything goes in a street fight. I just for fair. If you're going to be in a fight, I feel like I've been trained to fight fair. I've been training since I was 7 years old. So I train to fight fair. I don't train to do nothing dirty. I don't throw no dirt in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't hit you with no low blows. You know what I'm saying? Say, where could you get some good chitlins from? North Carolina. But I don't eat that, bro. But North Carolina. Go to North Carolina. Go to one of them old farmers. They got some stuff for me. Hi, bro, what you doing? Shout out Formula One. What's good with you? Glad you up here. Hey, look, man, y'all keep hitting the like button. I got a lot of people up here chiming in. Hit that like button for your boy and hit that subscribe button so y'all can always be up here. It is nothing like great conversations with great people. We all in different places around the world, but guess what? We all here right now. So I want y'all to hit that like button. I want y'all to hit that subscribe button, and I want y'all to add to this conversation. I don't care what you say. Just say something. Somebody up here is going to benefit from everything that somebody's saying. Y'all always think it's about me, and I always think it's about you. But I think it's about all of y'all. So what we got to do, when somebody asks a question, it may be beneficial to everybody else up here. So if I answer the question, maybe somebody else is going to get the answer. It's a lot of people that be logged in online because by the time I finish this live stream, it'd be something like 8,100, 10,000 people have been up here, right? But you're only hearing for about maybe 300 or 400. How is that possible? Because somebody is sitting in the crib watching it, and they're getting what they get from watching it. Now I want y'all to get to typing and get to chiming in. Because if you got a question, there's no better place to ask it than right here and right now. Yeah, it's cold. 42 here, man. 30 plus, 30 under here. No, man. FUEGOTIME 8482. I don't got nothing against nobody, no type. I don't care if you bi, gay, trans, ugly, heavy, skinny, short, tall, blue, black, green. I don't care if you're a Martian. But no, I don't try it. But I don't care if that's what you are, though, because that's your thing. If that's your thing, that's what your thing is. For anybody up here, y'all should know this is a sucker-free channel. I don't allow suckers to be up here. If I catch a sucker up here, I had no problems eliminating them. But with that being said, I like all people. from all ages. I don't care if you 9, I don't care if you 99. You good up here on my channel. So we can talk about anything. I don't care what it is. If you got advice about something, you got a question about something, you just want me to direct you in the right direction. Whatever it do, man. But don't try to put me in a box, dog. Don't start asking me if I'm this or if I'm that. Because that ain't important right now. What's important is what kind of question you really got. So somebody say, don't ask him about boxing. He has no idea what he's talking about. Hey, I appreciate you, though. Victory JC111. I even read your stupid comment, too. I even read it, too, player. People like you probably don't know nothing about boxing, but I ain't mad with you, though. And boxing ain't the only thing I do, player. I've boxed for over 20 years, karate for over 20 years. I was on a record label for 4 years. I wrote books about poetry. I didn't used to be an artist. I used to draw and paint. You know what I'm saying? I used to build old school cars. I got a die-cast car collection. I got a coin collection. I got a bike collection. What else you want to know about your boy Victory JC 111? And tell me something that you did in your life. Tell me something. Talk to me, homie. Tell me something that you did that's going to make it sound interesting. Besides nothing. Tell me something. Conor Benn will win. Hey, look. Conor Benn against who? I missed that one. Conor Benn is okay, but he ain't great. He just okay against the guys he been fighting. Conor Benn was the least talked about thing when he got beat the first time. And when he came back on the rematch and won, now all of a sudden he's the most talked about thing in the world. He fought the same guy. What age hit the hardest? 12. 12. Because at 12 you don't know nothing. But you think you do. You waiting to be a teenager at 12. And you waiting to be a teenager, so you think you know everything. You want to talk back to people and everything, but you don't know nothing. Girls writing me letters when I was 12 years old telling me I'm cute. I don't know what to do with that because I'm 12. Saying I ain't learned nothing. You believe in Jesus? Absolutely. That's how I'm still here. Am I living in Detroit? No, I'm living in Virginia. What's up, coach? I've been working out so much my whole body hurts. Should I take a day of rest? That's all on you. This is what I tell people. When your legs hurt, work your upper body. When your upper body hurt, work your legs. If everything hurts, everything, every muscle you got, go for a walk. That 1 30-minute or 1 hour walk listening to music will make you feel a lot better because you'll always feel like you're adding something to the pie. Sometimes you could just keep sweetening it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get on my knees. Look, this same person been saying the same thing. So now I got to put them in a timeout. Because sometimes, man, you don't really know what people talking about. People just be talking to hear themselves talk. Lean and fight, increase confidence. Lean and fight. Everybody feel that it's like super. I don't understand what that means, bro. Lean and fight, increase confidence. Maybe you said being in a fight, increase your confidence. Everybody feel that it's like a superhero. Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying, even though I don't really understand the language. You know, when you're in a fight, you feel like a superhero. I get that part. Being in a fight makes you feel superior. Makes you feel like you could walk a walk and talk the talk. When I used to leave karate class, I walked down the street with my karate gi on like I was Superman. When I used to leave boxing class, you know, you done sweated it out. You done hit the bag. You done did pad work. You done spar somebody. When you leave, you are unbeatable. But keep in mind, those are boxers. Those guys have a set of rules that they follow. You know what I'm saying? In the street, ain't no rules. So be careful. Happy holidays. Twins. Got you. Said negative 42. Oh my goodness gracious. Lord have mercy. No, I ain't messing with that negative nothing. -1 is too much. How much years have I been training? Since I was 7 years old. But I stopped training at 40 to 41, and I started back training at 46. Those were the worst years of my life. Why? Because I spent so much time teaching other people, I wasn't training myself. Then I got out of shape. It don't take much to get out of shape. I went from a solid 165, doing karate and everything, still competing in tournaments at 40 years old. And at 46, I wasn't doing nothing. I was training people to box. So, you don't be in the shape. So 165 went to 201. Then when I woke up one day and realized I was 201, I started training again. And now I'm back down to 140. I'm in the best shape of my life. If you look at my videos, look at my pictures, look at my posts, look at some of my pictures, you'll see what I look like. And then you'll understand why I had to get it back. Have a blessed day, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. Jesus loves y'all. Hey, look, Renee 0321. Hey, look, we appreciate that. Anytime somebody is blessing your life, that is a blessing in itself. Bro, look like Charleston White. Man, I don't look like no daggone Charleston White. Charleston White got a round head. He's skinny. He about 120. But I understand. Charleston White online, and he black. Hey, look, we're going to go with that. Let's see. Go to work. Yeah. Talk about that. Hey, look, you go to work. See, you got to remember something. At 58 years old, you should have already been to work. So you get to live a different life now. Hey, look, it ain't my fault that you can't do what I do. New Orleans is that place really magical. Yeah, New Orleans is kind of crazy. You go to New Orleans and do the wrong thing, you get hit with that voodoo. And I ain't messing with that voodoo either, because you can't control that. Waco Finest, I don't know what you talking about, but we're going to put you in the timeout. Because remember I told y'all, this is a sucker-free channel. And every now and then, you get a sucker up here. Victory. Say you saw those kicks? Hey, look. I keep it popping, man. Hey, look, I train 7 days a week. I got different times of the day. I train for everything. Jay Nash, the kid. Who's my favorite boxer? My favorite boxer in the ring right now is so many, because there's so many different weight classes. I don't have a favorite boxer at one spot. I like Terrence Crawford. I like what he stand for. I like what he doing. I like he winning. I like the fact that he work hard. I like Deontay Wilder, even though he lost a few. I still like him. I think he a monster. I like Shakur Stevenson. Had the pleasure of meeting him back in the day. He was at a gym in my neighborhood and sparring some young guys at the gym. I also like Keyshawn Davis. Make one mistake and everybody want to chastise you. But Keyshawn Davis is a beast. Keep it real. That dude could fight. I watched him when he was like 8, 9 years old and he was turn heads out the frame. It's a lot of people I like. I like Mayweather. I like him for what he do, what he did, and what he's still doing. But the bottom line is, man, there's a lot of people I like. I like John Jones. I like Conor McGregor. Not as a boxer, but I like him as a martial artist. When you get tired in the ring, what was your thoughts? Do you say tried or tired? When you get tried in the ring, what was your thoughts? When you talk about trying, like, is it a competition? I just want to outbox the dude. My whole thing, my whole gift of boxing is to be smarter than the guy in front of me. So I use my gift to outwit his gift. So that's what I think about that. Do you have a money collection? Yeah, I got coins. I'm a coin collector. From everything from early 1800s to now. I got over 4,000 coins. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's called 4,000 Coins, right? That's the name of it. It's on YouTube. It's called 4,000 Coins. You'll find me. Gotta make sure I gave you the right name, cause man, I got so many YouTube channels for different reasons. I don't want to mislead you. I want to lead you, not mislead you. Yeah, it's called 4,000 Coins. I thought I had changed the name to something else. I started off with a different name. But yeah, it's called 4,000 Coins. And you get to see my coin collection. I got vintage coins. I got, of course, stainless steel. I got copper. I have gold, silver, platinum, palladium. I have bars, gold bars, silver bars, platinum bars, palladium bars. I have old watches. I have seven vintage pocket watches from the early 1900s. Rolex, Bulliver, Wittdauer. I do all that. Say I wouldn't be bragging about how long you train with those kicks. It don't matter. Hey, look, remember, my job ain't to impress you. And it ain't about bragging. My job is the only reason I even have a channel. I'm going to take the time to explain this to you just because of the question, the statement you made. The only reason I have a channel is to show people at 58 years old that you can still be active. That's the reason I have a channel. It ain't to show off. If it was, when I be standing here, I wouldn't have a shirt on because I know I'm in better shape than you. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm in shape at 58 years old. I got back in shape at 46 years old. I lost 60 pounds in 60 days. And now I have a body that you could, put in a body competition, in a bodybuilding competition if I wanted to. I am the epitome of what I teach. I teach exercise. I teach dieting. I've been a martial art instructor for years. It's not about how I kick. It's about how I teach someone else to kick. It's not about how I punch. It's about how I teach someone else to punch. Remember, I'm 58. I'm not in the ring no more. My job is not to show you. Mayweather can show you a punch online, but it won't matter because Mayweather ain't technically fighting in the professional ranks no more. He's showing you so that you can figure it out. So if you're not here to learn something, then what you here for? To pick me apart? What does that matter? You know what I'm saying? If you better than me, so be it. If you smarter than me, so be it. If you richer than me, so be it. But if you're up here just to make statements about nothing, then I'm gonna delete you. And then you ain't gonna have to worry about being up here no more. Because it don't make sense for me to have to defend myself because that's not why I'm here. Roy Jones Jr. was a problem. Yes, Roy Jones Jr. was definitely a problem. Roy Jones had that triple left hook that couldn't nobody stop. Tip Top Health. What's up, G? Listen, I had the opportunity to grow up when they were still fighting. Why in our community we get so much hate from walking away from fights? Man, because we think we supposed to beat everybody up. If I walked away from a fight right now, somebody would say I'm a sucker. You ain't about nothing. You teach that. I ain't teaching nobody to go out here and start no street fight. You know what I'm saying? I only fight when necessary now. And if it ain't necessary, I ain't gonna fight. I could walk away from it. Why? Because I'm 58 years old. I got more sense. When I was 18, I wouldn't walk away from nothing. But the bottom line was I would fight somebody that was 58 when I was 18 if he swung on me. But the reality is now I'm 58 and I know better. I know not to be messing with these young boys. Because if you beat up a guy today, you know what he gonna do? He gonna spray you. He gonna come back later and he gonna see you and he gonna spray you. Or he gonna get a member of your family. It ain't worth it. But the bottom line is, yeah, man, we just stuck on stupid. That's what we at. We stuck on stupid. We stuck on beating people up for nothing, stabbing people for nothing. That's why you got a guy that ran his car into a church and then jumped out and started shooting people. That's where we at now. We at there. Hey, look, Mario Lebel, I guess that's how you say your last name, Lebel. Guess what? There is an exit button. Anytime you get tired of hearing me talk, there is an exit button. You don't have to be here. Guess what? This is a live stream. You know what happens on live streams? Just in case you've never been on one before, live streams mean people type and I talk. If not, you'll be sitting there watching me do this. Then what kind of sense would that make? I used to box for the UK military, 22 fights, 18 wins. Now I have plates in my hands and I struggle to move them. Hey, look, man, well, we're going to pray for you. We're going to pray that your hands, that the pain leave your hands. I show you had a great career. It was a great career, 22 fights, 18 wins. Dude, you was doing your thing. I'm proud of you. And I don't even know you, but I'm proud of you. I'm proud of your story. Now I'm going to pray for you so that you can get your hands back in shape. Most of us have had some kind of injuries that we got to carry around for the rest of our life. It's like a backpack full of crap that we got to tote around every day. Every day we get up, get out of the bed, got to put the backpack back on. So we're going to pray that your hands get better, dog. At age 58, and this energy is good. Is God bless you. Thank you, bro. 100. Yeah, I did. I never tried jujitsu. I have learned jujitsu moves from guys that I knew that were teaching jujitsu, but it wasn't my sport. My sport was Okinawa Shorin-ryu, karate. But I did a little bit of judo, and I also did a little bit of taekwondo. But I learned a couple of moves in jujitsu just because I thought they were nice. When you were done to 140, did it make the girls like you more? No, I was married. Hey, look, I ain't do it for the girls. Remember, I do everything I do for me. For me, I want to see how I look. I want to see how I feel. But now I've been married for 34 years, so I've been married the whole time. Up weight, down weight. Six pack, no six pack. Back to six pack. I've been married the whole time. Excuse me. Got a little less than a gallon left, bro. Do that gallon every day. Keep the doctor away. CHETANVA. I don't know the rest of the letters, but that's a long name or a long meaning. But hey, glad to meet you. Make sure y'all get the like button up. Keep hitting that like button. Let the algorithm know that y'all support the channel. And please do me the favor of subscribing to my channel so every time I come up here, I can have conversations with people just like the ones we having today with y'all. Cool, man. I'm doing judo since the past 7 years. I like judo. Judo is solid. Is boxing black on black crime when we fight in the ring? No. But that's a good question. But no. Because it ain't just people black fighting black. It's people fighting people. It's skill fighting skill. Come to India. Hey, look, I need to come to India while you're jabbing. All praise, brother. Thank you. You get back in shape following you. Hey, look, I'm trying to get everybody back in shape because a lot of people are just like me. They got in shape and they got out of shape. But now it's time to get back in shape. Health is the one thing that we can control until it gets out of hand. You know how I get out of hand? Because we stop exercising and we stop eating right. We can control all of that. Eat right and exercise, and everything else will fall in place. It's like the dominoes. When you hit one, they all fall down. That don't have to be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. You can hit one bad domino and have all these health problems. Or you can eat one good meal and do a little bit of exercise and have all these great health situations. It's all on us, dog. Say love from Ireland. Hey, look, what's up, Emmanuel Godson 7156? I appreciate you, bro. Hey, look, make sure y'all get the like. See y'all picking them likes up now. Y'all picking the likes up. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it popping, yo. See, that's how the algorithm going to recognize that your boy Coach Carl is doing what he said he was going to do, and they're going to keep supporting me. They're going to keep putting all my videos out to y'all. And just for the record, I dropped a video this morning. It's saying how to fight going backwards. Check it out. It's on my channel. It's called How to Box Going Backwards. People don't know when you go backwards, you step with the back foot first. And you step and pat, and pat, 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 pat. So you can fight going backwards just like you can forward. The only suggestion I have is if you fight going backwards, after you take about 3 steps, turn. And then pat, pat, pat. Because you can catch them at an angle. Then scoot on around them. That's why they call the square boxing ring a squared circle. Because you don't go around it in a square, you go around it in a circle. So with that being said, keep going in a circle when you're going around your opponent. You're fighting an opponent, go around in a circle. Do not go backwards and run into the ropes. Because if you fighting one of my guys, they're going to run you right to the ropes and then beat you down like Georgia Brown. You know what I'm saying? They're going to leave you like a sock in the laundry room. Y'all see how many socks is left in the laundry room? Hey, look, back up and cut the corner. If you need to figure out how to cut the corner with your feet, I got a video on my channel called Pivoting Made Easy. Or just watch the video I released today. It's called How to Back Up When Boxing. Oh, Alex Pereira left hook is solid. Why you jiving? By the way, you look like Terry Crews and Michael. Terry Crews, my man. Hey, look, you know why I like Terry Crews? Because Terry Crews do the same thing I do. He eat 1 meal a day. Terry Crews said he ain't changed his workout plan in 20 years. He been doing the same workout plan. But you see him though, right? The boy in shape. Say, dang, you meet everybody. Hey, look, man. When you 58 years old, you supposed to have met somebody. If you 58 and you ain't met nobody, you must have been at the house. Say, Deontay Wilder is a terrible boxer. He's a puncher. That's it. Deontay Wilder started his career. He had more than a punch, but that punch is what set everybody down. Now, you got to understand, people evolve. When I say that, I mean, they learn you. You can put I got a quarterback right now, Daniel. Daniel plays for the Washington Commanders, right? Came in the league last year, was a beast. Came back this year, been hurt twice or 3 times, and he ain't doing pretty much nothing. Now, why? Because it don't take but a second to figure somebody out. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, I'm going to figure you out. Deontay Wilder was throwing that setup, bang, and he was dropping people. You waited on it. Now, people learn to get out of the way of it. So, can't fight nobody now. He need to get retrained. He need to be trained with somebody that's going to tell him how to do more than one thing. As we call it back in the day, he's a one-trick pony. He got a solid right. I wouldn't want to get in the way of it, but at the same time, you got to have more than one right. He should start putting that left hand to work. Make that left hand do what that right hand do. Say, what make a good and fast puncher? Training. You can get one of these, this resistance band, like this. And you hold on to this and you put it around your back. You got tied in a knot so you can barely have a little room to go. And then you be pushing. Punching. It's resistance band. This will make a fast fighter. Because all you're doing is you're training your muscles to do what you want them to do. Or you can put some 3-pound weights in your hand. And you can go running and run. And you're going to realize after about the first half a mile, all this going to be gone. That's what you're training to be able to use them arms. Trust me, if you keep training them, you're going to keep gaining them. What you think is better, Muay Thai or boxing? Man, you talking about fighting each other? Muay Thai will kill a boxer simply because Muay Thai take the legs out. I like Muay Thai, but in order to be in Muay Thai, you got to be training since you was like 7 and be 58. I'm trying to tell you, that's 51 years of training. Bruh, they make the feet and the legs hard. I saw a girl the other day on Muay Thai kicking a pole, a metal pole, and leaving dents in it. I ain't messing with them. They'll take your legs right on away from you. But that's why as a boxer, if I'm fighting a Muay Thai guy, I'm going to be on my bicycle, bro. I'm going to be, he ain't going to, I'm going to be like that. He ain't going to kick me. Woo! I'm going to be jumping over them kicks. I'm saying, but them jokers will kick you anyway and break you up. So, I mean, Muay Thai is tough, man. Muay Thai is tough. They make everything strong. Elbows, they make everything strong. What's more effective, boxing or karate? I've been asked that question all my life. It depends on what level you're talking about. If you got a great martial artist that understands the art, that he can make karate work mixed with the boxing, because it's the same thing. Hands, and now he got feet, elbows, knees, back fists, kicks, the whole 9. But if I had 2 people walk into my dojo or a building that I own, 2 people, and you came in, you were the same size, the same height, same weight, same level of experience, and you asked me the same question, what is better, boxing or karate? I would tell you, if you got years to learn it, karate is beautiful, because it's not just for fighting. Karate is for fighting, it's for self-defense, it's for discipline, it's the whole 9. Boxing is the same thing, but I could teach you boxing faster. I can't teach you moves in karate. It's certain moves in karate you don't learn till you're a black belt, and that's years down the line. Boxing, I can teach you the basic moves on day 1. And by day 30, you pretty much perfected some of them. And then by day 60, you pretty much learn how to put them in the mix. So 60 days, I can teach you how to protect yourself. In karate, I can't do that. It's too long. It's too long of a process. You go through white, yellow, orange, purple, blue, green, brown, and black. Hey, look, man. And sometimes you be a black belt. When my son was a brown belt, he was beating up black belts that had been black belts for 4 or 5 years in tournaments. And they was all young. He was young. He was like under 12 years old. He was killing them. But they was like, how? Because it's about what you teach them. I taught him how to go to work. So let me see. At 58, what's your passion? Living. Right now, though, for real, my passion is something different. I think I done grew out of all the stupid stuff. You know, you get past the drinking days. I don't drink no more. You know, I never smoked or did drugs, so I ain't never had to worry about that. You get past the looking days. Like, I don't look at other women. I don't look at other men. I don't look at nobody. I look at myself. I look at my wife and myself. I look at my family, and I build from that. That's where you at 58. But one of the things that I want to do at 58, not at 58, but by 60, I want to travel the world. And I want to talk to people. And I want to teach people wherever I go. And I'm going to be online just like I am right now. And I'm going to be asking you where you from. And you're going to be telling me. And I'm going to say I'm right down the street from where you at. I'm going to come through there and see you. That's my passion now. My passion is to spread the word. It's like a preacher. It's like Jesus Christ traveled the world on his feet. And he spoke to so many people in so many places to help people get them lives together. But that's the same thing I want to be able to do. But I want to do it as a former boxing and martial art coach with a lot of life experience. I want to basically get out there and walk the block. Walk the block. I want to ride around. I'm going to get out the car and I want to talk to people. Somebody said, you are the best man. Well, I'm definitely trying. And somebody else said, hi, mate, do you have Hungarian? I don't know what that means. It's a crap currency, but you may need in your collection. Let me I don't think I have it. I have a lot of coins and stuff from around the world, but I don't remember seeing nothing from Hungary. But I'm going to Google it right now, and then I'm gonna screenshot it, and I'm gonna read up on it when I get offline. Let me see. HUNGARIANFORI. Let's see. Okay, I see it. No, I don't think I got that. I got some Japan money. I got some China money. And I don't know. I don't remember what else. I got so much in my collection, man. It's hard to remember what you actually got. Let me see. How to increase communication skills. Learning. My mama told me when I was a kid, she said I had the gift of gab, but I was using it the wrong way. I was using it to try to pull girls. Y'all know, as a guy, young man, 16 years old, I'm trying to holler at people. And I was successful at it. But that was stupid because I didn't gain nothing from it. I didn't gain nothing. They didn't gain nothing. I was wasting their time just as much as I was allowing them to waste my time. So what I did with my communication skills is one day I was in the barbershop. And y'all know I've been a barber since 15 years old, 18 years old in the barbershop, 15 years old to 18 years old, cutting hair at the house. At 24 years old, I opened up my first barbershop from 1992 to 2020. Now, with that being said, I was in the barbershop at 18 years old, and the guys was talking. And they was talking about boxing and karate fight that had came on that night and all that. And I heard them talking, because normally I don't talk about nothing I'm interested in. I came around the corner and I joined in the conversation. Well, that's when I realized that when I was talking, everybody was listening. And the problem with that is now you got to realize that you have to say something. Because if you're stupid, they're going to recognize you're stupid. If you don't make sense, they're going to recognize you don't make sense. But if you're smart, intelligent, and can do something that can help somebody, then you grab people's attention. So I started making myself smarter. You have to. It's funny because my mama told me one time at about 17, 18 years old, she said grown men were coming in the house asking me for advice. And I was only like 15, 16, 17 years old at the time. They were asking me for advice. And they were 30 something, and I was 15 because I thought different. So I thank God. God has blessed me for a long time. I didn't always realize that this was a blessing from God, but I have a blessing from God. Now my blessing is to share my gift with everybody I'm talking to online. So that's why I appreciate y'all being up here. That's why I keep encouraging you to sign up to my channel. This ain't about making money. I don't come on my channel talking about how much money I made. I don't come on my channel talking about please give me a donation, leave me a super, or anything like that, or a gift or something. I don't talk about that. What I do talk about is signing up to my channel for what? So that the next time I get on, we can all be up here and we can do the same thing all over again. It's a lot of people around the world that don't have nobody to talk to. Here, you got somebody to talk to. All right, Victory, you've had your turn now. Now, you go. Say, I'm Phoenix Suns coach. I forgot your name. My name is Coach Carl, dog. Do you still say at what year are you most dangerous? I don't know. That just depends on the person. Hey, look, Pika, Paul, Diablo, one, wise man. Hey, look, man, I'm trying, dog. God gave me a gift, man. I'm gonna try to use it to the best of my ability. You look blessed and wise for the youth. Hey, look, I'm just hoping that I look good enough and wise enough to attract somebody to listen. That's it. God give you enough to put you in front of folk. Yeah. Hey, look, gave me a six-pack so that it got people to sign up to my channel. They was like, who is this guy with a six-pack at 52 years old at the time I started my channel? Well, I won't 52, but 52 years old, they was asking that question. Hello from India. Hey, look, stop touching yourself. You know what the deal is. Save that for whoever you marry. Bottom life of life is violence. It's possible to learn. Yes, I got, if you hashtag learn boxing from home, you're probably going to see my videos. I tell everybody you can learn anything from at home. Now, To apply it, you got to go somewhere. So I can teach you at home. I have taught people at my house to box with no partner, with no sparring partner, just hitting pads, hitting the bag, and then put them in the ring and watch them win a fight. It's all about who's teaching you and what you're trying to learn. Say, well, 90s better than this time. 90s were cool, but I don't know what's called better. 90s were cool because a lot of the stupid stuff that we have going on right now, we didn't have going on then. People were just living life. Now people are cheating life. I don't know what YDYM means. What do you mean he needs? Oh, somebody said, bro, what do you mean? What do you mean he needs to have? I mean, I don't know. You know people, man. Norman, you know what the deal is. What's your purpose of learning if it's not confidence? You learn for different reasons. Sometimes you learn something just to say you know it. When I teach people boxing, it's not the box. Sometimes it's to get in the ring and fight. Sometimes it's just to be in better shape. Sometimes it's just to understand what you're watching when you watch a boxing match. It's different reasons that people do different things. Love from India. You know the people that say too much water is bad for you? Don't drink a lot of water. Because that's what somebody told you. Your body is 80% water. So you need water. I ain't going to sit there and say drink a whole water truck, but drinking a bottle of water ain't going to hurt you, dog. Proper overhand right mechanics. Overhand right should only be thrown when the guy's leaning on the ropes. Or when he's leaning, or basically if he's stumbling already. The thing about throwing a power punch such as an overhand right, you throw too much in it and you leave yourself wide open for counters. But if you can run him back into the ropes, jab him back into the ropes, and once his back foot hits the ropes, bow, you throw that right, you don't have to worry about getting caught in the middle. He's still falling backwards when you throw it. You're probably going to do damage. Still training at 8, still training at 61. Can't beat it. Great videos called Keep Up the Good Work. Hey, look, man. Robert Hall, keep pushing it, baby. Keep pushing it. Don't let nobody slow your roll. It ain't training because you want to get in the ring and fight nobody. It's training because you want to stay alive. I tried to learn to fight. Is that shadow box enough, or what can I do more? Hey, look, you're not learning to fight. Learning to fight as a whole, you're learning to protect yourself if that's what you need to be able to do. If you're learning to box, boxing and fighting ain't the same thing. Boxing is climbing in the ring, competing against somebody that's a boxer. Fighting is out in the street. It's a difference. So you can learn to compete against somebody. You can learn to protect yourself. But if I'm talking about trying to teach somebody how to fight, then it's a whole nother ball game. You need a partner. You need somebody that you can spar against. That's how you learn how to fight. Joining in from Germany, just the time to hear the good preaching. Believe it, bruh. Hey, man, you know how we do over here. I seen that. One of your guys. At what age are you most strong? They tell you 35, but at 35, I wasn't as strong as I am at 58. It's all about when you focus. When you focus the most, that's when you're the strongest. Today, which workout you done? Today was an all calisthenic workout, no weight training. So that's 200 push-ups, 40 pull-ups, 40 chin-ups, 40 dips, a 5-minute plank, a 20-minute crunch routine, 4 sets of 10 leg lifts, and then 200 squats and 200 calf raises. And then 4.57, I think it's 4.57 miles. Angela Martin, appreciate it. I ain't got no hair, but you must be talking about the chin, the gold teeth jump. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to work with it. People say MMA fighter beat a boxer. Is that true? It depends. I mean, a boxer is hands. MMA, hands and feet. I mean, some boxers can outdo an MMA fighter. It depends on what the rules are. If it's in the street, I wouldn't. But it depends, because the street is the same thing as the ring when it comes to fighting in that capacity. I mean, there's boxers out here that's great. I don't see no MMA fighter beating Mike Tyson, even when it's the same size as him. When Mike was a beast, he was a beast. Bustin' Dustin, what's happening, coach? What's happening with you, homeboy? Glad you up here. The 4-4 will defeat all your best fighters. Maybe so. I don't know what the 4-4 is. Salam alaikum. Hey, look, alaikum assalam, brother. What is better, pro wrestling or MMA? It depends on who the wrestler is. You talking about John Cena or you talking about some no-name wrestler? You talking about, John Jones or some unknown MMA guy? Was I ever in the ring with depression? No. Wusa is a tougher sport because mainly most of their style is for small people, making it hard to practice their difficult styles and moves. Hey, I don't know. It's a whole lot of tough sports out here. I don't call one tougher than the other one. All of them tough, depending on who's teaching it. I taught a basic boxing class. I'm talking about boxing fitness for people that weren't trying to box, but they died every day. A lot of them was football players, basketball players, everything else. How to avoid girl attraction? You can't avoid it. It's human nature. Now, what you do about it is something else. I mean, I can't avoid looking at money in the bank, but I ain't gonna go steal it, because I know it's a price to have to pay for that. You can look at an attractive girl and think she's the cutest girl, or a man think they're the cutest people in the world, and not act on it. That's what you do with it. You act on it first of all, before you try. I don't know what age you are. I don't know what we talking about here, but let's just be clear on one thing. If you're attracted to a girl but you don't have nothing to offer her, then stay away from her, because you're gonna waste the time. And when I say nothing to offer her, I don't mean sex and I don't mean money. I mean a life. I mean, even if you're not getting married, even if you're just being friends, what are you going to offer her that's going to make it valid for her to want to hang with you? In other words, she ain't just going to want to be sitting on your porch while you do all this other 50 million things, playing cards, playing video games. You got to offer her something mostly in the mind, some kind of way that you can attract her, that she's attracted to you. You show her how, she should be attracted to you. And that means you got to have something. You got to be something. So go out and make something out of yourself. I don't care if you got a job. It could be, the bare minimum job. I don't care if you're in school. It could be the bare minimum education. But she has to think that you are worth her time. And you have to think that she's worth your time. Just being cute don't mean nothing. Cute don't mean nothing. Do I work out? Yeah. Your opinion about Andrew Tate. I like Andrew Tate. I just think he talk too much when he online. I think he talk about stuff that he shouldn't be talking about. Would you be interested in coaching an amateur boxer for one day? He's from Virginia, too, and hard work and discipline. Talented young man. No, I don't have time to coach somebody else. But he might not be in the same part of Virginia I'm in. But I don't have time. My schedule is too packed with the stuff that I do right now on my own. What is a good martial art to teach my kid? He is doing Taekwondo, but I don't think it's useful. Taekwondo is a bunch of fancy kicks. Unless you with a right teacher that's teaching you how to apply those kicks, I wouldn't say no. Well, I'm gonna say no. Jiu-jitsu, Aikido, Jiu-jitsu, Judo. Those are great. Martial art. Boxing is great, but you said martial art. But I'm saying jiu-jitsu, judo, Krav Maga, if they got that where you at. I wouldn't suggest karate or taekwondo, because karate is more traditional forms and whatnot, and taekwondo is a bunch of fancy kicks that won't translate at this early age of his life. But I seen some MMA guys, some MMA style jiu-jitsu and whatnot. I seen them tossing little kids, tossing kids around. Well, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? Can I say happy birthday to your friend Mike Hunt? Happy birthday, Mike Hunt. I hope you're having a great day, bruh. Hello, Unc, how are you and where am I from? I'm from Virginia. Bro, so you love Diddy. We love Diddy. I like Diddy. I don't love nobody. But I like Diddy. Diddy was what Diddy do. Diddy, when he was making them songs, it said, we won't stop. We won't stop. I like Diddy. But I liked him as an artist. I didn't know nothing else about him. I don't get into, I'm not that guy that gets into people's personal lives. I like you for what you do at the time, not for what you did behind the time, behind the scenes. I like you when you're in front of the scenes. If you're on stage singing and rapping, I'm with you. But when you go backstage, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't follow people's personal lives backstage. How do you protect your eyes? It depends on what you're asking me. From sunlight, or from health, or from fighting. Why I get pain in chest during left hook, not in first punch, but after after you punch, after the punch. Could be the way you throw in the punch. You could be the way you breathing when you throw the punch. You know you breathe out when you throw a punch. The best way to breathe out is make noise. Ah! So I'm breathing out. Ah, ah! All right? But it could be too much tension. Too much tension, too much muscle. You might not have built that muscle. So just take your time. Learn other punches. In the meantime and in between time, learn other punches. Somebody said, who's the greatest boxer of all times? I don't think there is a greatest boxer of all times because different boxers did different things at different times that made them great. You know, the Joe Lewises of the world, the Mike Tysons of the world, the Muhammad Alis of the world. Everybody had a good career. So it all depends on what you like. And because some people like the dancing boxer like Muhammad Ali. Some people like the pounding boxer like George Foreman. Some people like the slick boxer like Sweet Pea Whitaker. Say I went to Muay Thai class for 3 months. They was racist, so I stopped going and just learned the basics at home to protect myself. And sometimes people allow crap in their dojo. Find another dojo. There's always more than one. Find another one. And sorry you had to go through that experience. And my man said your routine is so crazy. Mad disciplined, consistent, hard working, focused dude. Hey, look, not superhuman, human. Showing everybody else what humans can actually do. Some people shortchange humans. Some people think we can't do that much because they stop. You ever notice that people, they tell you on their fears, they treat you on their fears. You go to do a backflip, you could have done a backflip 100 times. They tell you everything that's going to happen when you do a backflip. It's not because they think it's going to happen to you. They think it's going to happen to them. So they put their fear on you. People ask me all the time why I train so much. I tell them because I want to be in the best shape of my life. They say, but you older now. You might hurt yourself. No, that's what they think. That's what they think about their own life. Say you don't train to fight anybody, you train for you. Then keep training. That's what I'm doing. I train for me. I don't want to hurt nobody now. I'm too old to be hurting people. So John Jones is a great fighter. Believe it. India, what's good in the house? MakenThirran. MAKE. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. VIVI, PASSHH. Glad you up here. What if the girl is also have a other boyfriend and she's still connected with some way she's worth my success? If she is not full committed, she is also seeing her. Hey, look, if she got a other boyfriend, you gotta let her leave that boyfriend before you try to holler at her. Because you might be overstepping your boundaries, and that's going to put you in a situation you don't want to be in. It may put her in a situation that she don't need to be in. We got to be careful here. She might like you and leave the other boyfriend, and he might abuse her. You know what I'm saying? He might spread out a room on her, and all that's going to be your fault. It ain't worth it. Let her leave him, and then just sit around and wait. Trust me. If it ain't right with him, she ain't going to be with him long. Don't force the issue. Make sure y'all get these likes up. Make sure y'all get these likes up. Your boy is asking a simple question. Can y'all hit the like button? That's a lot of people on my channel from time to time. Please get the likes up. And if you're new here, please subscribe. It don't take nothing. It don't cost a dime. Just hit the subscribe button, and every time I come back up here, y'all might be the next one with a question. And I'm going to be right here with the answer. So with that being said, keep it pushing. Let's keep going. Who's better, whites or blacks? I don't know. What is a white and what is a black? Who's better, human being, that human being, or this human being? I could care less what color somebody is, but I do care what kind of heart they got. When you open us up, all of us look the same on the inside. All of us still bleed red blood. There ain't no such thing as better. Say free martial art. If your child is in high school, take wrestling. Wrestling will keep your kid out of trouble. You said that right. Hey, look, when they start putting them in the banana split, putting them in the arm bar. Hey, look, I ain't forget about the Shaolin, bruh. Hey, look, but everybody can't mess with that style, though. That style a little too tough. You got to be able to do something basic before you can go. That's like eighth degree black belt style. Everybody can't reach that level, bruh. I finally feel like I could reach that level. Say eat apricots for eyes. They say eat carrots for eyes. But I know what he was asking me about the eyes for. I mean, was it something that, that you saw, something that you needed to know? You got to ask a complete question. How can I fix my eyes because I'm starting to go blind? That's a complete question. How can I fix my eyes because I keep getting punched in them? That's a complete question. How can I fix my eyes? I don't know what that means. Love from Bangladesh. Well, we got some Bangladesh people up here. Man, I know y'all better hit the like button. Better hit that subscribe button because I ain't never had too many Bangladesh people up here. Somebody said, hello, Bill Cosby. Hey, look, what's good with you? You can call me whatever you want, so long as you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Fighting wise, how do you protect your eyes like boxing? Oh, you hold your hands up. That's what I'm talking about. I got glasses on right now. But look, if you ain't got boxing gloves on, put your hands right here. Why? Because it prevents somebody from hitting you directly in the eye. It prevents them from hitting this bone right here called an orbital bone because they can break that bone. So you put your hands here. You always put your thumb here, put your hands here. When you release the punch, you close your thumb. Bam. Put your thumb on your ring finger. Bow. Put your hands here like this. I used to tell my guys when they was just shadow boxing, put your thumb here to let you know you had your hands in your face, right? Protect the eye. Here. That's how you protect the eye. You put your fist on the orbital bone. That's so nobody else can't hit you. And they can't hit you directly in the eye. See? Your fist won't go in the eye. It won't do like this and go in the eye because your hand is here. That's what I thought you was asking me, but I wasn't 100% sure. But I'm glad you reiterated it and we got a chance to answer it. Usyk, my man. Usyk is a beast. Mark Breland is a beast. I like Mark Breland. I like him as a fighter. I like him as a coach. Asian country. Okay. Mike Tyson is the only answer. This dude trip, man, you gotta be crazy. Mike Tyson ain't the greatest fighter that ever fought boxing, if that's what you're talking about. He was the greatest fighter of your era. There were fighters like Jack Jones, like Joe Louis, way before Mike Tyson, doing way before. Hey, look, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., senior, not junior, senior, was a beast. It's a lot of fighters out there, man. Mike Tyson just happened to come in your era. And it's fine to be, if he asked you for your era, you're fine. Sup, Coach Mike Jones? What up, Coach? Yesterday's routine was great. 1, 2, 3 for 5 minutes. 1, 2, 5 for 5 minutes, etc. Same routine for today. My real leg roundhouse is arguably my best shot. I'll incorporate that today. That's what I'm talking about, man. I change routines based on what I feel when I'm hitting the bag. But if you saw my video, yeah, I pop it up a little bit. But hey, look, I like a lot of punches, man. It just depends on what I'm doing. How to know that girl is, oh, I don't know if she wife material. It all depends on what you consider a wife. Don't need extra men bums. Hello, whoever Esther is, she mad at somebody. And your love is supposed to be for one person. And don't let nobody tell you nothing other than that. Butterbean was interesting because he was not how one would picture a boxer. Exactly. Thanks for your advice, Coach. You're 100. Sweet Pea was a beast. Sweet Pea is from not too far from here. I knew Sweet Pea as a young man. I knew Sweet Pea as a boxer. I knew him during the time he was done boxing and he was hanging out in the gym. He hung out in the gym that we went to spar with a lot of guys. Is jump roping essential for boxing? It's good for footwork, but it's not the only thing that's good for footwork. There are other footwork drills that are just as learnable, but jump roping is a good one because you see a lot of people jump roping for a reason. Let's see. Once again, I don't know what weak people always betray is for because I don't see the front part of that conversation. Hey, look, but I hope y'all are chilling no matter where you are in the world. I hope you're having fun with your day. Hello from Memphis, Tennessee. What's my height? 5'6". Said a Mexican boxer years ago, man. One of the baddest boxers. I think he's from Ecuador. His name was Chocolito. Chocolito. Just like you say the word chocolate, Lito. Lito. Chocolito was a monster. I love that guy. Man, me and my sons used to watch that dude put the slam whippy on people, dog. Chocolito. And the only fight that we seen him lose, he lost to the same guy twice. But that dude was, man, I can't even say their names. That other dude, I can't remember his name, but he was a beast too. No, it won't be an issue. If you got your appendix removed 2 years ago and you was 20, and I'm 20, I think you're 20 now, it shouldn't be a problem. But it all depends on how fast you move. Move at your pace. Don't move at somebody else's pace. Move at your pace. And try it out. You ain't gonna, one shot ain't gonna take you out. So keep working around it. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. is my favorite Mexican boxer. Man, that dude was a warrior, man. Saying a street fight, which punch is the best? All of them. Whichever one lands. That's the one that's the best. Said best Muay Thai. I like that boy Khabib. And Kazmat, I think that's how you say his name. Man, you want to talk about Superfoot. You want to see a Superfoot. Go Google a guy named Bill Superfoot Wallace. Old school fighter. Bill Superfoot Wallace. Andre Ward or Canelo. Canelo wouldn't beat Andre Ward on his best day. Andre Ward was a beast. He retired undefeated, like 38 fights. Hey, look, appreciate your subscribing, man. Appreciate it. I'm going with John Jones. And whoever this Bob guy is, he about to get a timeout because he just doing nothing but typing Bob on my screen. Coach, how do I increase my speed? Put 3-pound weights in your hand. Punch as fast as you can like this. And try to do it for at least 1 minute. Take a 30-second break and do it until you can't do 1 minute. When you find yourself down here, that's when you know you had enough. And if you ain't had enough, then do 2 minutes with a 30-second break. And do as many times as you can. You building up the same muscles you use to punch with some weights in your hand. That's going to build up your speed. I got videos on how to build up your speed, how to punch faster, how to punch stronger, how to punch harder. I got over 1,500 videos on this channel. So go to my channel and just put in whatever you want to see and then put the name Coach Carl behind it. Coach Carl 757. Hagler the GOAT. Hagler was the GOAT all up until he lost to Sugar Ray Leonard. And I don't think he really lost the fight. That's why Hagler got out of boxing, because he felt like they wanted Sugar Ray to win rather than Sugar Ray's talent to win. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Please hit the like button. We only got 65 likes, but we done had about 400 people in this chat. Bring the likes up, y'all. Help a boy out. Bring the lights up. And please subscribe to my channel. No, shadowboxing shouldn't be with full force because you punch in the air. Why you want to hurt yourself punching the air? You can basically snap your arm, pull a joint out, pull a muscle, all of that. Shadowboxing is you are shadowboxing a person that's in front of you. You don't have to shadowbox fast. I got tons of shadowboxing videos. Some where my hands are flying, some where I'm just doing like this. I'm just demonstrating my talent as if the other guy is throwing something. Shadow boxing is just simply boxing a shadow. Say Joe Kawasaki and Andre Ward. Joe Kawasaki ain't boxing nobody now. You talk about when Joe Kawasaki was good, he only beat one big name, and that was Roy Jones. And I think it was Roy Jones. But Roy Jones was coming down at the time, and Kawasaki was coming up at the time. But Kawasaki can't beat nobody like Andre Ward. Andre Ward was a technician. Kimbo Slice was a beast. I remember Kimbo Slice. I used to watch him all the time. He was a heavyweight street fighter. How to train mental health? Meditation. Stop letting things bother you. Take a walk. Listen to music. Put your headphones on. Go for a walk. Get out of the house. Do not go in your room, lay on the bed, cover your head, and listen to slow music and listen to old love movies when you just got your heart broke. Go outside. Take a walk. Put some music in your headphones. Talk to a friend. Talk to people when you're walking. Just walk. Because the more you walking, you'll find yourself, you'll be somewhere you didn't think you was going to go. And you'll be getting yourself in shape at the same time. Mental health is all about controlling whatever you're thinking about. Control what you're thinking about. Stop letting bills get you. Stop letting houses get you. Stop letting your car get you. Stop letting the job get you. Stop letting a friend get you. Get out of it. If you're dealing with a friend that's caused you to have mental health, deal with another friend. Dealing with a car that keep breaking down, get rid of it, get you another car. It ain't nothing to move out of an apartment into another apartment. It's nothing to go in the room and shut the door and isolate yourself from everybody, or go outside with your headphones on, listen to music, listen to a podcast, listen to my video telling you, get out. Go do something different. If you're doing the same thing and it's causing you the same problems, do something different. Go skating. You know what I'm saying? Do something that's going to take your mind completely off. Major Payne it was a movie called Major Payne with Marlon Wayans. And Marlon Wayans said, the guy was saying that his arm was hurting. He said, show me your hand, give me your finger. And the guy gave him a finger, he broke his finger. Well, it made the arm stop hurting because he was focusing on the broke finger, right? Well, the same thing with mental health. Focus on something different. Don't focus on what's causing you mental health. Please. People are dying behind mental health. Don't let it be you, because whatever's causing you to be mentally unhealthy is still going to be here having a ball while you dead. Do I like the TRX truck? Yes, I do. Wouldn't buy it, but I like it. What's my favorite pressure fighter? I don't know. It's a whole lot of fighters out there. Like I said, I like the Mexican fighters. I like Chocolito. I like guys that come forward, that can slip, and then get inside and bang you up. Them the guys. Gervonta Davis is a good pressure fighter when he decides he's going to come at you. So your pink car get all the girls. Hey, look, that's what's good. I don't know if I could drive a pink car. I don't like driving no car that's that noticeable to nobody. What's difference in chest pain or fatigue pain? Well, you got to ask that one to a doctor, because it's kind of hard for me to diagnose something over the internet. But it's all about checking it out, seeing how bad it hurts, taking a deep breath and seeing where you feel it at the most, going laying down and resting it and see how I feel tomorrow. If it starts lessening, then it's going to be a little something different. But if it starts getting worse, then it's a little tougher. So you got to go to the doctor. That's why we got doctors out here. Joe beat Hopkins and Eubank Sr. Yeah, by the time he was beating them, they was coming down and he was going up. But Joe was good. I ain't going to take nothing from him. I watched him. He was good, but he ain't going to beat Andre Ward. Walking is magic. Walking is magic, believe it. I don't know what hair fall is. Said, please help me with tips on hair fall. I don't know what that is. How to deal with heartbreak. I'm trying to move on. Hey, look. What they say, nothing better than the one that broke your heart, but to find someone else. Just be careful. Take your time. Don't be in a rush, because you could end up in the same situation twice. It's going to hurt worse the second time. Say, I am unable to maintain because of my working load. You can think sometimes I am unable to eat because of my working load. Well, then don't work so much. Try to find a way around it. Most of the time we can't quit a job, but we spending money on. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing was it was never the job. It was always how much stuff I spent my money on. And once you start spending money, money don't stop. And you create bills, bills don't stop. Sometimes you got to take a breather. So some dude, the sound is crisp. You've got a great voice. All the best from Norway. Hey, look, appreciate it, dog. So y'all ain't seen the sun in 3 months? Hey, look, close your eyes and think you saw it. Yeah, it's sun where I'm at. I'm in Virginia, man. You get sun every day. You get sun when it's snowing outside. So you're 30 years old, been training since like 15. You think enough athleticism, because I do feel very athletic. I'm hoping all this fighting training for fitness will help me in sports in general. It will. I had professional football players come to my boxing gym to train with the boxers, not to learn how to fight, but just for the fitness aspects of the whole thing. So yeah, this training will help you, whatever else you want to do. So El Salvador was a good pressure fighter. The best boxer now in 2026 is Neo Inoue. I know who he is, the monster. Yeah, he's good, but he ain't the best. He's not the best, but he's great. Hey, look, it's a whole lot of names on that list that's higher than him. Usyk is higher than him. Crawford. Shakur Stevenson may not be higher than him, but Shakur Stevenson is a great fighter for the 2026. It's a lot of good fighters out there. They say Richardson Hitchens is a good fighter. Hold up. Can't think of the guy's name. I was going to say Deontay Wilder, but that's not who I was thinking about. Devin Haney. Devin Haney is a great fighter. Lomachenko was my man. Even though he wasn't undefeated, he was still my man. Appreciate y'all being up here. Appreciate y'all getting the likes up. Please continue to hit the like button as we continue these conversations. Please continue to hit the like button as we continue these conversations. Say you developed a very cold. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if it was due to exercise or something else. Why you didn't ask the doctor? You got to ask the doctor these questions. Because if you think you developed it, then somebody had to tell you had it. Ask them how they think. The biggest thing about me is I don't mind being sick. I don't mind hurting something. I just want to know how I did it so I won't do it again. What I like most in fighting? Outsmarting the other guy. Outsmarting the other guy. Did Haney lose? He lost, but it wasn't counted. He lost to Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia tested positive for drugs in his system, so they didn't count the fight. So now he's still undefeated. Boots is good, but once again, Boots, in my opinion, hasn't fought anybody. Boots got to fight somebody in the 2026 that's at top of the game, not these guys that he's been fighting. Because Boots been fighting people that the average person could beat. They say, man, Ryan is crazy. What up, OG? Terry Will, what's good with you, player? Ryan definitely got skills, but that was stupid for him to be in anything, involved in anything during the time when you was having the biggest fight of your career. He might have beat Haney on skill alone, but instead now the whole world gonna be saying the only reason you beat Haney is because of the drugs. And when it comes back and he has to fight Haney again, if he loses, then they're gonna be laughing at him. So if I was him, I would just save face and not fight Haney again. That'd be the end of that. Well, the monster wouldn't beat them because it's different weight classes. Yeah, different weight classes. You'll be surprised how the monster would get beat stepping up to 140. 140 to 147. I think Devin Haney is at 147 right now. He wasn't going to beat him. Too much. The monster came up from like 113 to like 118. I think he fought 126. He ain't coming up to no 147. Not within the next 2 or 3 years. And by that time, he'll be coming up in his game and Devin Haney will be coming down in his game. They probably never meet each other in the ring. They tried to get the monster to fight Gervonta, but it's a difference in weight. It's a big difference in weight. Can't wait for Boots and Ortiz. If that fight happens, it should be a great fight. Left hook or overhead straight. Left hook. But be careful when you throw it. You throw the hook, hat hand here, in case they try to counter. Because we got to remember, the defense or the counter punch to a left hook or any hook is an uppercut. Because the uppercut comes up and it comes under here. And if you get close enough to throw the hook, he's going to be close enough to throw the uppercut. That's with either hand. So when you throw it quick. Bap! So they don't have time to counter it. Set it up with another shot so he don't see it coming. Say if they were the same weight. Well, if I was a millionaire, if I had $1 million, I'd be a millionaire. Ain't that what the rumor is? If I had $1 million, I'd be a millionaire. It's kind of hard to talk on possibles or maybes. You know, if Mike Tyson fought during his prime at the same time Mayweather did, we'd see what. But you see what I'm saying? That don't really match. To be honest, I think the monster would. Oh, man, now you're just talking. Hey, look, I like you talking, but yeah, the monster way, way different in weight. Hey, look, he looks good doing it to people his size, but way different. Well, yeah, we're gonna leave that one alone. Look, remember, I got a philosophy. I don't want to be right. If I'm right, then that means you wrong. I don't want us to be wrong. I just want us to have a conversation. All right. So with that being said, I'm kind of at the point where it's a lot of guys out here with skill. Mayweather could have beat Tyson in his prime, but only the skill level, but not the size level. So it's kind of hard to say that. Is that age really affect physical strength or not? It depends on the person. Everything depends on the person. Can the person fight at 50 years old? It all depends on the person. Every person is different. What's more important in boxing, mentality or physical? Both. That's the thing about boxing. You need them both. You need to be emotionally stable, mentally stable, and physically stable to be a fighter. That's what makes a fighter. Those are the things that come together that make a fighter. You can't have one without the other. That's why you got a Gervonta situation where Gervonta right now is bugging out because his mental is not straight. He got so many things going on outside the ring, he can't keep his head together inside the ring. It's been guys that have been in the best shape of their life but can't fight because of other things. Women have been the cause of guys being in bad positions inside the ring. Jobs. You know, when you're fighting for your life, fighting to secure the financial situations of your family, all of that stuff matters in boxing. The whole thing is you can't climb in the ring if you're not mentally, physically, and emotionally stable. You need all three of those things. Those things work with you. Any underrated up and coming you got your eye on? Yeah, Abdullah Mason. That also, that boy from Texas. I think he from Texas. The one that was supposed to fight Javante. Not Javante. The one that was supposed to fight Shakur out of, in Israel and then backed out of the fight for whatever reason. That guy. I can't remember his name, but that guy, whose father is a coach, always hollering about he want $2.5 million to be in the fight. Yeah, that guy. He's good. I can't remember his name though. Let me see if I can Google it. Somebody up here might beat me before I Google it. Let's see. Hold up. Box. Let's see. Floyd Schofield. Yeah, y'all got it. See, y'all beat me for it. Floyd Schofield. Yeah, that guy's up and coming. He's good. And who's the best fighter I ever trained? I trained a lot of fighters. My son was probably one of the best. He had everything it took to win. Everything it took to win. He was in his 20s. He had 40 amateur fights. He had more wins than he had losses. He learned from everything he was in. He had hand speed, hand-eye coordination, everything. And he just didn't get a chance to go pro. He fought in the amateurs until he got to the point where he didn't want to fight in the amateurs no more. He signed a pro card to go pro, got his pro boxing license, took all his blood tests and everything, and then we couldn't find him a fight. The biggest thing was everybody was ducking the fight. Most people knew him from the amateurs, so they didn't want to fight him. So we went to specifically three fights. Each time they had a fighter on the list with a backup fighter. And when we got there, either the fighters quit, decided they didn't want to fight, or they asked for more money from the promoter, and the promoter wouldn't give them no more money. So then we end up getting paid $600 to $800 to go back home without a fight. So 3 times we did the same thing, and he had his pro license. But it happens, man, in the field. People don't want to lose, and they were more afraid to lose than they were afraid to fight. So we didn't get a fight. It's one of the it's been heard of that has happened to other people, but you just can't jump. All the major promoters that knew us wanted us to take a fight through somebody else first. They wanted us to build a name and a rep in the ring. You could be 3-0 against a bunch of nobodies, but we couldn't get a nobody to fight. The whole thing was, I even asked for guys that had undefeated records. Give me a guy that's 3-0, 2-0. They wouldn't give me them either because they didn't want to lose the fight. They saw my son. They used to go online and Google him. And when they Googled him, they was like, nah, I ain't gonna fight him. Or I want more money to fight him. I ain't gonna take no $600 to $800. My son was only making $1,000. We gonna get him $600 to $800. And they ain't want to fight. So it is what it is. So my son ended up going in the military. He ended up going into the army. Do you still attracted to a girl even at age 58? I'm married, so I don't be attracted to nobody. I'm attracted to my wife at 58. I've been married for 34 years, dog. SLOFOBRA, what up? I'm excited for Kermel Moton. Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, he's a good one. A good young guy coming up. Hey, look, watch out for that boy, Shakir. Moses, Shakir, whatever his name is, Moses. Shakur Stevenson's cousin. Watch out for him. He coming up too. Yeah, he coming up. Say Marcus Luther. Say Ray Leonard or Ray Robinson. I don't know. It's always hard going back. Coach, do you think girls should be boxing? Yeah, girls. Not girls fighting guys. Girls should be fighting girls. It's a reason. Who is my son? Carl Parker Jr. Same name as me. They used to call him Champ Life. If you ever see me on here wearing a hoodie that's called Champ Life, that was my son. He in the military now. He box down just like I do, just for training. He work out every day, 7 days a week, just like me. He in Germany. I got two sons. Both of them were good boxers. Say D Barner, 1. Love the channel, coach. Hey, look, appreciate it. Glad you up here. Make sure y'all keep hitting the like button. Let's try to get this likes up to at least 100 before I get offline. We at 77 right now. Help me get to 100. Oh, man, I might not have time to get to 100. I just realized what time it was. It's getting close to my dinner time now, Brian. I got to get off of here. Right hook versus left hook. Which one is your favorite? I like them both. They both stand for two different things. That's why I like them both. It's good if you can hit somebody with both of them at the same time. What's up, David Goggins? He's #1 amateur in the USA. Hey, look, I'm going to keep my hands on him. KFC High. Hey, look, I don't eat chicken, but that's a good place to work, though. Learn the recipe and start your own chicken business. Strength versus speed versus power. Which one is the most? I say speed, because you could be strong and can't hit nobody. But if you fast, it's just like having power. He won't see it coming. And Johnny ESCOBEDO, appreciate you being here. Let's see. Say, looking like a Mayweather wannabe. I can't be a Mayweather wannabe when he younger than me. So maybe Mayweather stole my style. How about that? I'm about 10 years older than Mayweather, if not more. What it is, Coach Redacted. What's good with you, dog? I got people calling me while I'm online, live. Coach, say in your opinion what you think is the best sport in general. I don't know. Every sport, like I say, I can't give out advice like that because everybody does something different. Gymnastics is a crazy sport. Ballerina is a crazy sport. I mean, there's sports all over. I mean, I did a lot of sports. I played basketball, football, baseball, track, then all the combat sports. So you fight out the same gym Frank Martin started in. Frank Martin was a beast. He looked good in his last fight, but he was a beast. He just stepped up to Gervonta, and he wasn't ready for that. So you're a drone operator. I got a friend that's a drone operator in the military. Against Rancis Bartholomew, he probably going to lose. Frank Martin probably going to lose. I watched him beat up a guy. I don't know who the guy's name was. He just beat up. Bruce Lee preached speed because you can't stop speed. I just got done with my 3-hour workout. Sheesh. Hey, look, you did things. Landmine presses, weighted glove rounds, kick, spinning, back fists, elbows, and headbutts. Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. I do that 3 hours, 7 days a week, player. Lex, what's up? 96, Lex, what's up? Man, these things is moving so fast, I can't keep up with them. I'm 9 years older than Mayweather. What do you think about Formula One? I love Formula One. Racing, car racing, I'm all into car racing. Andrew Harper, 1293, what's good? Man, who would you think wins at 147, Crawford or Floyd? Floyd. Crawford is a beast, but he became a beast basically under Floyd. Let's say it like that. A lot of people watch Floyd to become a beast. Floyd is the man. Have I been drinking? Nah, I don't drink, bro. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do no drugs. Is it better to train with injury or stop training? I train with injury, but I'm just kind of crazy like that. So I wouldn't suggest somebody else do it. It all depends on what the injury is. If your right arm is sore, use your left arm. Your right hand is sore, use your left hand. Say he weight drained in Fort Tank with it and shouldn't have been in the fight. That's what I'm trying to tell him. He got in a fight he wasn't supposed to be in. He ain't supposed to walk around no 160 to 165. Not at no 5'5". Come on, dog. You love boxing. It's your passion. When did you develop love for the game? When I was a kid, bruh. I started off in karate. Coach, would you say Michael Jai White, Bruce Lee can't fight? I wouldn't say nothing. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got an opinion. I watched Michael Jai White, but I tell you what, rather than me give you an opinion, ask Steven Seagal what he think about Michael Jai White. He said the same thing about him. Why do I like Mayweather so much? Because he's 50-0. It's a simple answer to a simple question. How many miles am I running tomorrow? Hey, look, I do 3 to 5 every day. 3 if it's raining, 3 if it's snowing, 3 if it's 18 degrees or below, 5 on every other day. Saturday is always 10. 10 is the minimum on Saturday. So we look the same. Hey, look, YouTube 12Y, we look the same, bruh. Hey, look, God bless you like he blessed me then. That's what that means. God blessed you like he blessed me. Said 1 versus 1, Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. I said Muhammad Ali. Hello to Ukrainian. What's up, man? If you really think Bruce Lee can beat John Jones, hey, different time frame, man. Different time frame. Yep, you remember the story about me, how I started boxing? It was an older friend of mine that was training me, and then he went to jail. And he told me to keep training and sent me somewhere else. But I was already in karate when that's how the whole conversation started. I was in karate, and he was asking me what kind of punches I threw in karate, and I was just like, just doing a little demonstration. He was like, yeah, let me show you something. Let me show you how to get your hand game up. What up, champ? Lekrakker. Uncle Cracker. Hey, look, what's good with you? Showing love from all the way from India. D Barner 1, what's good, y'all? Keep hitting that like button, man. I might be able to stay up here till it get to 100. Hello from the Epstein. Hey, look, Epstein Island, bro. You over there, you doing some things you might not supposed to be doing. What's good, coach? God bless. Corpse Man Will, what's good? Why learning to fight is important? To keep from getting killed at some point in your life. Fighting ain't always voluntary. Sometimes you have somebody break in your house and beat you in your head. Somebody say, yo, dude, you a rapper? I can't say the words you said, but they say, yeah, I used to be. I used to be a rapper on a record label in 1987 and 1991. I was considered one of the best at the time. My name was Cool Carl. I love boxing because boxing is an art. You can teach it to help people out. You can teach it to help people lose weight. You can teach it to help people gain muscle. You can teach it to help people with self-defense. Hey, look, scoring points and being good at it is what we call boxing. Boxing ain't about gladiator. If you want to see a gladiator fight, then that's MMA. Boxing was made for those that can score. The art of boxing, the definition of it is to hit without getting hit. So Floyd hit without getting hit. He scored more points than the other guy, and it's 50 fights. Somebody should have beat him, but they couldn't. So that's what makes him great. When Floyd first started boxing, he was knocking people out. Then he started hurting his hands. So then he started outboxing people. Say, I need a moderator or 2. Hey, look, man, you know how it go. Never heard of you, must not have been that good. Who cares? I ain't trying to impress you. There's a lot of people you ain't heard of. Boxing got over 50,000 people in the United States actively boxing. I'm sure you haven't heard of number about 1,000. But it's 50,000 people boxing. It's over 100,000 people coaching. You're not gonna know everybody. That's the one thing I learned about the game. Somebody up here told me one day I didn't know who they was and they were special, but I didn't know who they was. I googled him and he was special. It is what it is. But you don't hurt my feelings. You don't hurt my feelings at all. Does age affect me in any way? Nope, not now. Not when you're in shape. Defense and the ability to throw the opponent out of the house is practice. Come on, y'all. I got 86 likes. I can talk for a few more minutes, man. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. And please sign up to this page. Please don't let my work be in vain. Sign up to this page. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. I got Jake Paul, even though I like Anthony Joshua. I just want to see the underdog win. So you be on your way out, you about to shower, redact it. Take care of yourself, player. Which car company is my favorite? Anybody that sell old school cars. I never like new cars. I only like carbureted cars. I had everything from a 1969 Chevy Impala to a 1972 Dodge Charger to a 1976 Duster. I had a 1991 Mustang. I like old school cars, man. I like the cars that make a lot of noise when they run. Do you like MMA? I was in the MMA at one point. Yes, I like MMA. Floyd didn't lose to Logan Paul. That was a celebrity fight, and Logan Paul got beat up. Oops. Hey, look, Uncle Cracker, you know how they do, man. I don't sweat them, dog. Yep, super true. Whole lot of greats, bruh. Come on, man. Get them likes up. But I appreciate y'all being up here. Say trolls only use hands for smacking keys. You are 100% correct. Hey, coach, I'm 17. Is it too late for me to start boxing and go competitive? No, it's not. Amateur boxing starts at 6 years old and goes until 40. So anywhere in that bracket, you can jump in. And if you get good enough at it, you can go from amateur boxing to professional boxing. It ain't never too late. All right, Lex, take care of yourself, player. So you want an 85 Regal? Hey, man, them Regals was beast, bruh. Them Regals was beast. You don't believe that. Paul did not come out of the victory on Mayweather. Not even on points. Logan Paul, they because the whole thing was Floyd Mayweather beat Logan Paul and then Jake Paul wanted to fight. And plus, it was an unsanctioned fight. There's no such thing as a winner in an unsanctioned fight. Right here. No, Logan Paul did not beat Floyd Mayweather. The exhibition fight ended in a draw with no official winner declared, as a knockout was the only way to win, and neither fighter achieved it. While Paul survived all 8 rounds and landed some good punches, Mayweather was the more dominant fighter, landing more punches throughout the bout. This Mayweather didn't want to knock him out, because what's the point in that? It was a celebrity event. Mayweather made like $100 million. I'm from Hampton, Virginia. How do I feel about the ketogenic and carnivorous diet? It worked for some people, but I'm a vegan, so I'm dealing with the vegan diet. 100% vegan, raw vegan. Is Muhammad really greatest boxer in the world? I don't know. Depends on who you ask. If you ask me, I say he was one of them. You say, hey, coach, it starts at 8 years old. What starts at 8 years old? Amateur boxing starts at 6 years old. I had amateur boxers at 6 years old fighting. Floyd is a coward. Why? Because he don't stand and fight toe-to-toe. He ain't an MMA artist. He's a fighter, a boxer. Oh, they didn't change it. You right. I said the amateur boxing in the U.S. is 8. It used to be 6. But you know they change the rules all the time. I ain't had no fighters in the amateur boxing in about 10 years. They didn't change the rules. I used to wait. I had fighters that was 5 that would start in my gym so they could fight at 6. What's my full day of eating? I don't have a full day of eating. I'm OMAD, OMAD, 1 meal a day. I eat at 5 o'clock. I'm done at 6 o'clock. Only today, I'm probably going to be eating at 5:30 because it's almost 5 o'clock now and I'm still online. So I'm going to probably eat from 5:30 to 6:30. I eat one big meal for 1 hour and then I'm done. Gives my body 23 hours to digest the food and let my body heal. No, I'm not up north, dog. I'm down in Virginia. I started at 14 and now I'm 7. Started at 14 and now you're 17. Okay, keep pushing. 140 fights, 140 and 20. You got a lot of fights. Okay, y'all, I gotta go get offline now. My wife is about to come home. So I gotta go and take my shower so I can go ahead and so I cook my dinner. But look, I appreciate y'all being online. Y'all almost got my likes to 100, but I appreciate it. Once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please, if you still got comments or questions, I got over almost 1,500 videos on my channel. Go to any video, leave me a comment or a question. Oh, my phone is at 10% now. Leave me a comment or a question. I'll be sure to answer it pronto. I'll be online in about an hour, and I'll be checking to see if anybody left me anything that I can comment or question. And if you want me to show you something online, a certain strategy, a certain punch, you want me to talk about something in detail, please leave it, and I'll get on it right away. But once again, it's your boy, Coach Carl. Mr. 58 is the new 28, and I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side because right about now, your boy, you got to go.